Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your February general reading. Well, uh, timestamps are going to be below. There will be three separate sections. The first one is a general reading, overall energy, and so on. The second one is focus on love, and the last is a spirit message. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. I have a lot of cards actually. We have Ancient Forest, Thunder Drum, DNA, Karma, and Peace Pipe. And then the Whale Watcher, which is Wisdom, Power of the Divine. Okay, Sagittarius. February, you're clearing out some old karma. It's more about decisions that you've made than like going through an event. Okay. So it's like making better decisions that are best for you. It's like it calms down the karmic storm, you know? So you're not going through the same things again or having to face um, issues. It's more like making the best decision so you can have a peaceful resolution. Um, I also feel like there's a call inside of you in February to like get things done. It's almost like you're like, "Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this," or like you're amped up or antsy about what there is to do. But I feel like it's like a renewal of self. Kind of like you're leaving a piece of your old life behind or a part behind, and you're trying to sort of make up for old time. You feel like this is your wake up call, but really it's a wake up call for you not to go through the same things you've gone through in the past and to take new steps forward, and so that things can be better in the future. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity this week or this month to not take the higher route. And it's important for you to take the higher route. So it's about really keeping the peace within connections with others and in situations instead of creating havoc. But I don't think you're doing it on purpose. It's just that you need to be more compassionate than normal. Okay. All right. So let's get into your spread. Seven of Swords, Four of Coins, and the Hermit. February, you're going to be looking more at the bigger picture. Sometimes we can get blindsided, and I feel like you have sort of been walking in that blindsided energy, Sagittarius. Kind of mainly focused on one point of view, sort of. I would call it that, like one point of view. Um, this energy in February is to open you up to different possibilities and different scenarios. So you're going to be more lighthearted and just more more open to uh, your imagination, of what could be. And a lot of this is about you gaining the power of your thoughts back because stubbornness and holding on to things kind of have held you back. There's a realization here that if you keep in that energy, you'll stay in that energy. Okay. And you don't want to, from what the looks of these cards. So you're basically reconnecting back into the world, back into the fold of the collective energy, to the flow. This will make you feel less lonely or less disconnected. Okay? Ace of Coins in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. It looks like you lost the opportunity. There was some reason why you didn't get a job, that you didn't move, that you didn't do something that you felt was a good step forward for you. But it's interesting because I feel like it wasn't. It really wasn't the best choice. But now that that's not into view, I feel like you have to change your perspective or change your direction. I'm getting the feeling, and it's not in the cards, of being a little bit lost after that happened. Yeah, and being stuck in your thoughts, in your mind, not being flexible in your decisions, um, really blaming sort of what has happened and it on something, on yourself, and like creating this like cycle of deprivation, I'm gonna say, or disdain, and needing to let that go because it's starting to influence your environment and your happiness. Okay. High Priestess in reverse, Two of Cups, Chariot. Some of you may be adamant to blame something on someone else or to connect to someone else, thinking that's going to make you happy, kind of like searching for something else to replace this energy because you want happiness in your life. So it's like instead of dealing with it, you're looking for something else to be a substitute for it. Yeah, this is very much like a scarcity mentality. This is you not taking the time to focus on why the first situation ended the way that it did, or what the next step is in this situation, and not moving on to something else. Because that's what I feel like you're trying to do here. It's like the foundations or the base point or what started this whole thing needs to be worked on, needs your attention. It's like a bad money move or something negative happened in your career or finances and you're like holding on to that. But it's time to let that go. It's like just realizing that things happen for a reason and then we move away from it, We change the rules. We look at how we can make things better. But it's more of trying to punish yourself or the greater good. And that's not really helping you move forward. It leaves you stuck in that energy. Yeah. It's definitely time for you to let something go, Sagittarius, because it's definitely keeping you stuck. But it's making you face things that you don't want to face or take control of things that you don't want to take control of. It's kind of like, I want to feel like this person did me wrong. I want to feel like my company did me wrong, and I'm going to stick with it. But when you think about it in the bigger picture, how is that going to help you move forward? It's not. And I feel like that's what's blocking you. From what I see here, I feel like that realization will come to you because you're stuck where you are, and you're ready to move from this energy. It's not really helping you. So you have to work on, and I feel like you will, on seeing that this is a block for you. And you have the opportunity to change this. You have the opportunity to look at this from a different perspective and move on from it. Learn the lesson and move on from it. Yes, it happened, and move on from it. It's blocking your opportunities. and you have a chance to mentally make the change to do that. It's like it's within your hands for things to change. And it'll actually make your job situation, your life, your stability better, to make you feel more comfortable, more at home. Yeah, the key in February is not to be defensive against your intuition when it tells you something, because you want to cling to the past, especially a person. Some of you, this is a person that may have done you wrong or you were in a relationship with. It's time for you to let that go, because I feel like this person's bad decisions or bad choices are holding you back. They're clinging to you. That energy does not need to be a part of you anymore. Time to let it go. So you have to put your power into not working on this, not thinking about it, not dealing with it anymore, because it's over. Okay? So let's get into your love life. All right, Sagittarius. In love, we have attachment, longing, desperation, milestone, ascended masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. We have relaxation, peaceful pursuits, happy times. And we have heart-to-heart conversations and soulmate. First thing I want to say to you, Sagittarius, is it is okay for you to look or want the person that is for you, okay? You don't have to settle just because you've been together with this person for a long time, or you can't see yourself like looking for someone else. I feel like you want someone to make a decision towards you, you know. The thing is, when you get down to it, you know that there's a problem here with this connection. Um, for you single people, I'm seeing like there's a problem with like the people that you're choosing or where you're getting them from. Like maybe it's the app you're using or something like that. But you need someone who is more spiritually connected. I feel like if you need to make a decision or a choice on someone, this would be a good route for you to go. You need someone that is a little bit like, you need someone that's stable in their life and is ready to add someone to their life, like they're ready to go, sort of. Someone that's comfortable. It's not important for a relationship to have so many ups and downs and rough roads. I mean, there are lessons that you learn from the person that you're with, but it doesn't have to be so tumultuous all the time. I feel like Sagittarius, you're on the road to finding your true soulmate. So there's a lot of spiritual changes that are happening in your love life. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's get into your cards. Okay, so we have the Nine of Coins, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit in reverse again. You know what? Coming into February, you're definitely comfortable with yourself. I feel like you've made a lot of decisions for yourself. You're focusing on yourself, your career, your money. You're just by yourself. But I don't see sadness about it. I see more like you wanting to reconnect with the world, like you wanting to have a partner, you wanting to date, you wanting to find the right one. And this may, for some of you, make you think about the past and an old relationship a little bit more. Um, I feel like there needs to be closure with that. You know, what's done is done, I want to say to you. It's like you have to admit defeat. Going back into it or thinking about what would have happened if things would have been different isn't really going to help the situation. Um, you being by yourself right now is the best situation for you, I can see. It's just that you want to reconnect with the world. You know, it's like feeling a little lonely or a little bit lost. Yeah, you're fighting with the urge of how to reconnect. Like some of you may be really trying to reconnect with someone from the past or thinking about them a lot, and you're feeling as though it's like the universe telling you to go towards that person, but that's not what's happening. It's about you building up your confidence and strength within yourself so you can go in your own direction and not back to the past, is what I'm saying. Okay. So February is about you looking for new love, connecting with a new person, speaking with a new person. I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you in February to do that. I really, really do. And it's someone that really wants to try. You know, it's someone that had went through probably a verbally abusive sort of situation, and they're ready to try something new. So I feel like there are things that both of that this person needs to get through with you, and you're definitely stronger than them on this front. But I do feel like you're going to see it as maybe a block at first, but you're really open to see what's here first. I feel like there's some sort of energy where you're getting that there's potential here. The Devil, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Ooh. When it comes to February, Sagittarius, I feel like you're ready to let go of this individual, I'm a fighter, and really open up to this person or try to. I feel like both of you are going to go through like this emotional recovery together. Um, because I feel like there are going to be some disagreements, arguments, or what looks to be red flags. But I feel like with this energy, it's so loose. Um, it's so freeing, believe it or not, that I feel like both of you can help each other. It's like you have the answer to something for them, they have the answer to something for you. So it feels rejuvenating in a way, this relationship, this connection. It's like you both can give each other what you need at a minimal level right now. It doesn't feel very deep. It feels like a growing friendship. It's like both of you can fight things together. You give them the want to fight for a relationship. They give you a feeling of like good conversation, but like good conversation. Like I can trust this person to be a strong influence in my life, and you help them make better like emotional choices and possibly thinking about opening up more. I feel like both of you really need this sort of connection or whatever this is between each other. It feels like it can be very healthy. Yeah, even though you're by yourself and you are a strong, independent person, you still would like some emotional connection or to find someone. But in the past, things have not been the best. I feel like you've been a little detached or felt like you've been done wrong, and you can't figure out why you can't find happiness. No matter what you try, it feels like you're kind of stuck in the same cycle. Like I said, thinking about someone from the past and how you used to be happy together, or used to be married, or almost married, something like that. Um, yeah, you've been in this mode of like fighting, and even in February you're coming in being not defensive but like protective of yourself. And that direction is fine, but I feel like you have the opportunity to connect with someone, like I said, this month. And it's up to you to kind of let that guard down, to see that, to be strong enough to do it. And like I said, it is going to be a little bit hard for you, but letting it go would be a positive move. It will help you maintain some balance in your life and rethink your priorities as far as finding love and connecting with others. Both of you have the opportunity to start a new cycle together, to get through some internal conflicts that both of you have when it comes to love and relationships. This person is still holding on to some heartbreak, but I feel like this connection with you lightens it up a little bit. I will say this for you, Sagittarius. This person is not going to look perfect. Okay. Like I said, I feel like they have some baggage. I feel like they have some things they need to get over, but I also feel like they are willing to try. I don't need you to start to tell yourself or give yourself reasons why this will not work unless you give it a chance. I feel like this is this person's weak point. You know, like they don't know how to start over in a new relationship, or they're not versed in that. So I feel like you should give this person just a chance, especially in February, for something to start growing. Okay. All right, let's get to your spiritual message. Okay, your spiritual message. First, we have isolation. Ooh, I'll say this to you, Sagittarius, because I've seen this in your cards a lot this month. You're feeling like you want to be heard, seen, whether in love and work and life in general. You're not feeling like you're getting a lot of attention, maybe like you used to, or you just want to be recognized. You know, it's just like feeling kind of lonely, isolated, something like that. But I feel like you want to be heard. Um, the thing is, you are going to meet some people or a person or a situation that makes you think. That's the only thing I can really say about the energy. It makes you think um, about how to take the next steps or what to do. Um, it's almost like you had this moment of being by yourself to find this event or find this person so you can start to grow in that energy together. Um, yes, so be willing to speak your mind, okay? Be willing to do the work and be willing to learn, to grow, to be more spiritually enlightened within this event. I feel like there is an event a person, a situation that's being brought to you in February so you can grow um, in compassion almost. All right? So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.